Hey, what's up, guys? Here's a little video about canister shells here. I picked up 3 different sets of canister shells, and I wanted to just do a little bit of a video on them. There's three different types here. On the far left here, we're just gonna check them out. I've never shot all 3 of these, so it's my birthday tomorrow, so I wanted to go and pick up just some random items. I didn't buy cases or anything. I'll tell you what I paid for these things. I paid pretty close to damn retail, which I am not a big fan of, but I didn't care because, I went to a couple stores that I've never been to before, and I wanted to try out some random items that I did not ever try. So, alright, so anyways, on the far left we have Rockstar, and that's by Great Grizzly. Now, I've never really shot anything from Great Grizzly, so I'm not familiar with their product. The canister shell seems pretty light. I'll weigh it out for you. I'm going to tear this out. We're going to weigh out this canister just to show you what an idea. I grabbed the first one I grabbed, and it's 95.2. Alright, now, when you get to an XCal, I think the lowest, weight on an XCal is around 128 to 130, and that's the lowest one. I haven't really seen a lot of them any lower than that. So, around 90 something, I don't know what I'm expecting, but I don't think I'm going to be expecting too much out of it. There's no description on it to tell you what it does or anything like that. On the box there's some pictures, but I mean, the pictures aren't really that helpful. You know what I mean? So, but it's a real canister. You can tell it's a real canister shell, and we're gonna light it off and we're gonna check it out and see how it is. Now the mortar tube they give you is fiberglass. They do give you a fiberglass mortar tube, which is good. So at least it's not cardboard, and you can get another use out of it if you wanted to. You know what I mean? So that's all right. Those don't seem too bad. All right, here we go. Rockstar. Wasn't bad. You gotta go pee-pee? Nana! Can you come open the door for him? He has to go pee. My son has to go pee. Oh, man. Alright, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, man. Alright, number 2, Rockstar. Oh, that was out of focus, man. That sucked. Alright. Here's number 3, Rockstar. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. Can't even see where they're going. Oh, that was not bad. That was pretty good. Alright, that was not bad. Alright, that was Rockstar. The next we get the 76 Pro Line Supernova cans. Now, I've heard that these things were kind of rewraps of Silver Salutes and Smoke and Mirrors, so I don't know how true that is. I can't speak from first-hand experience because I've never actually shot the Smoke and Mirrors or the Silver Salutes, so I don't know. So I will light these things, and maybe you guys can kind of tell me if they do. Now, the good thing about these ones definitely feel light. I'm not going to lie. These ones feel very, very light. I hope this one, it's got to be a real canister shell. I don't know. I've never shot them. But, it's really light, but that doesn't mean necessarily that it's a fake canister shell. This one's actually worse. This one's only 83.8. Now, let me just grab it. I'm going to grab another one because hopefully they're not all like that. Yeah, see, that one's 99. Alright, so, so these ones are just pretty much the same weight as the Grizzlies here. And, you know, but the good thing about these ones is they tell you what it does. Well, that's not a full description. That should be red bouquet, but I think they kind of left out that E and T there. Anyways, well, it is Chinese or Japanese or made in, so. Anyways, you know, this one comes with 8. This one comes with 8 canister shells. I forgot to mention, on the price on these things here, it was about $2.50 per shell. There's 6 shells in there, so you do the math. The second one, these Supernova cans were a little over $3 a shell, which, man, I can't stand paying that, but I want to try them out. You know, I mean, there's not a lot of 76 Pro line around where I am, so, and I've been wanting to try out these Supernova cans anyway. So, yeah, I was willing to buy just an 8-pack of them just to try it out, you know what I mean? So, these are a little bit over $3 a piece, over what I paid anyway. I don't think what they got them listed for is that, but what I paid yesterday was a little over $3, actually like $3.12 a shell. And, the tube on these things actually is cardboard, which I'm really surprised because I don't know, I would have thought it would have been fiberglass, but it seems like it's a fairly decent cardboard tube. It's not really flexible. It's pretty hard, so it doesn't seem like it'll be you know, deteriorate too fast, you know. All right, these are the Supernova cans. You know, it's too cold, man. I'm gonna do 3 of each, and that's it. You know what I mean? Because it's pretty cold, dude. And the wind's actually died down. So let me light this before it picks up. Holy shit, that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good, man. I hope it focused. I don't know if it focused or not, but that was pretty good. Let me make sure my lawn's not catching fire here. Because, oh, all that paper. Alright, second, Supernova. Wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I don't know how to... Come on, focus. Oh, that was a nice one. That was a nice break, man. That time rain, that was pretty good. That was pretty nice. You know, I know there's a lot of talk out there saying that, you know, these smoke and mirror shells are better than X-Cals. If these are rewraps of the smoke and mirrors, I'll tell you firsthand that they are not. But these are good, man. These are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. For that light canister, yeah, they pack. Wow, that was pretty good too. They pack a punch, man. There wasn't a lot of juice in that canister, man. But all right, that was the 76 Pro line Supernovas. The third one, we got Big Bad Bangers. Now these bad boys actually feel pretty good. You know, these are by Showtime, and you know, Showtime puts out a really good product. You know, I'm always pleased with a lot of the stuff that FOA comes out with. You know what I mean? Because you know, they have a decent line, man. You know what I mean? They put out a really good product. They're the ones that put out those torpedoes over there. So, you know, the whack job. You know, they put out a lot of good stuff. You know, so I'm actually pretty psyched to see how these things go. Now these canisters, they have it all. All right, they actually have a glow in the dark arrow. So if you're if you're shooting them off at night, you know what I mean, you at least have the glow in the dark arrow to help you, to tell you which end is up. I mean, you should always know which end is up. You know, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it can happen. It has happened to people with canister shells But when you're flipping out the fuse and stuff like that, when I do it is I kind of feel. If I can't see, I kind of feel, and you can feel where it comes out of, and where it's coming out of is always the top, most of the time, if you know your shells. This one has a description on it. It tells you what it does, which is awesome. It just, this one seems to be pretty good, This shell, I'll weigh this one out also. Now this shell, this is a random one I grabbed, the first one I grabbed. This one's at 133, so this is going to be a really good shell. And I'm kind of psyched to see how these things perform. And, it's going to determine whether or not I buy a case or not. So, yeah, the fiberglass, this one has a fiberglass tube, just like the Great Grizzly. This one has a fiberglass tube. Seems pretty solid. This one comes with 6 shells, and the price per shell on these were about $2.66 per shell, which is what I paid for them yesterday. And hopefully they're worth it, and we'll see. So let's go outside and fire these things off, and you can be the judge, and you tell me what you guys thought. And another thing, man, if you get, I haven't shot those smoke and mirrors or the silver salute, so can you guys please tell me if these things kind of compare to them or look like them at all, these supernova cans, because that's what the word is, that these are rewraps of the silver salutes and smoke and mirrors. But I don't know from my experience, because I've never shot them, and I've never shot these, so I can't compare them. So, if anybody knows, let me know. Alright, now we got the big bad bangers coming up. So, let me just load these bad boys in. You know what, let me load it into the opposite one that I just shot out of. And number 3. Alright, these are the big bad bangers. Damn, shit like fast. Oh, that was pretty good. Pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I wish it's too cold right now, man, to try to set up my my firing system, so sorry if this isn't really focusing too well. But alright, second. Big bad banger. Big bad banger. Yeah, man. They're not even focusing. My stupid camera does not want to focus. Alright. This is the third and final of the canister shells. That was pretty good. Alright, so those big bag bangers are pretty good, man. Alright. So that was it, man. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll tell you firsthand, the big bad bangers were the loudest. I mean, I can't really judge on the brakes because they were all different. So they all had pretty decent brakes. So let me know what you guys thought, man. Please rate, subscribe, comment. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, man. All right, man. This is Sippy. Peace.